know.
So the Serpentine was the toughest obstacle.
Oh, it was for me, and I didn't have any trouble here, but there, for some reason, I got in and got lost and couldn't find my way around.
And looking at that, going to the state rodeo, would you encourage others, because you've been there only 1 year, would you encourage others to strive for that and try to go, and do you want to go again?
Yeah, I definitely think it's a worthwhile experience, just because, I mean, you get paid to go. I mean, you don't lose work hours to go up there. And you get to stay in a nice place and eat some nice meals, and I mean, it's enjoyable. It's a nice change of pace.
What about the actual event? Did you learn anything from it?
I don't know. I think here in our local, it's probably more of a learning experience as far as the other guys helping you out and showing you kind of the ins and outs and right and wrong. Up there, it's pretty stiff competition, and you had to drive a truck you've never been in, and didn't get a chance to adjust your mirrors or do anything. So I think this is more of a learning experience than that, the actual driving.
But it was a little nerve-wracking down there, huh?
little stiffer competition, I say. Nobody likes to get a truck they've never drove. I mean, it feels odd anyway, and to go for an obstacle course in a brand new truck is kind of an odd experience.
We got a lot of new guys up here in the Amarillo district, a lot of new maintenance operators. They're going to be watching this at the safety banquet. What would you say to them about the state rodeo?
It's not about how many years you've been driving. I mean, it's how serious you take it. And, you know, really focus on your driving and do a good job. And, you know, I was only here 6 months before the rodeo and got the opportunity to go. So it's anybody's game.
Is it something to strive for?
I think so.
Why?
I don't know. I got a nice cap out of it. A nice toting bag, and I don't know, kind of bragging rights.
Bragging rights is kind of fun.
Yeah.
I imagine you didn't do as well as you wanted to, but are you hoping to go back and try to do better, get a little higher maybe score?
Yeah, it'd be good to try to get a little revenge for my bad run in Austin.
Well, I wouldn't call it a bad run. You didn't finish in dead last.
Right.
You were about middle of the pack. Yeah, you were about middle of the pack. Which, you know, the top 50 drivers in the state, that's not too bad.
You know.
Did you talk to anybody before you went? Did you talk to Melvin or Robert Hollingsworth and those guys?
Yeah, actually I went down there to Panhandle, and Melvin had been there a time or two. And he kind of gave me some pointers and idea what was going to happen. And we, like I say, drove the truck that we had that was like those, but each one of those trucks had a little different feel, I'd say. But so I did get to meet him quite a bit and ask him what to expect. I think he's done better in Austin in the past than he did this year.
Oh, he's taken 2nd and 7th.
Really?
He was number 2 1 year. He was number 7 when Robert won it for us. So we had 2 top 10 finishers. So basically, would you just say it was just rookie mistakes, and that can easily be overcome?
Yeah, like I said, I didn't have any trouble at all with the Serpentine in our practice and our local and the district. I mean, it was just not a problem. And I got up there and got lost, and then it was just like, so I wish I'd have got lost a few times here and then had a little more experience at finding my way. So I just wasn't ready for that.
There was an interesting obstacle this year, the basketball thing, that where you dump the basketball in there. Does something like that, you know, it's fun and it's easily measurable, but do obstacles like that, do they pertain to real life as far as what you guys do?
Well, from the standpoint of your driver having to communicate with the person backing, definitely, you know, because if your driver's not communicating with your backer, then you've got safety issues that obviously can tear up equipment or people. But that being hard to back up to the barrel, I mean, it's not a complicated one like some of the diminishing lanes, and some of those are harder. But I think the communication part of that was probably a good idea.
Can you use all of these obstacles in your actual day-to-day work? Does it simulate as much as possible the actual day-to-day operations of driving?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, on the highways, we have to turn around and go back the other way, and actually serpentine, I mean, where you pull in and then back out and make a three-point turn. Same way with highways and ice and snow. And so those are the type of things you do on a daily basis.
And safety-wise, worthwhile?
Yeah, I think so. Like I say, much of it is in you. It's just being around all the other people and the camaraderie and being able to discuss safety and maybe better ways to do things. But it's, I mean, that whole rodeo is all about safety. And I mean, you know that when you go, so you're thinking safe and seat belts and dotting your I's. And I think that's what on the highway we need to do every day, is just be thinking of safety and wear your seat belt and, you know, be safe. Just a friend of mine.
Anything you want to add? Anything I didn't cover?
I don't think so.
Okay, fantastic. Fantastic.
Can we eat now?